Hi guys, Dark Aperture here, and today, Motor, and today I'm going to talk about how Motorola is making a comeback with help from Google. Now, if you don't know already, Motorola was bought by Google quite a bit, like maybe a year or so ago, and they've been pretty much inactive since about Motorola. You haven't seen Motorola phones in a while, and they've fallen behind, got a bit dated. Now, this was a $12.5 billion buyout on Google's part, their most expensive purchase of Motorola they've ever made, which I've been hearing. So they were bound to do something with it eventually, and they did. So this is the new Moto X. And Motorola is talking a lot about the customizability from Motorola and Google. We'll say Motorola. Motorola is talking a lot about the customizability of the phone, about how it's supposed to be more customizable than a phone. Not so apparently it's going to be more than just swapping the battery and adding a micro SD slot. Now, it's apparently got two SIM card slots. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm just looking for interesting specs here. I am looking for a process from what processor has. Well, we'll just assume it's a Snapdragon 600 that they're using. Would be good getting Motorola back in technology front. Their highest end phone right now is using an S4 Pro. And but the one thing they're talking about that's interesting is a bunch of sensors for your phone, like how it's gonna know if you're in the hand. It's how it's gonna know it's gonna be in your pocket. How it's gonna know that if you want to take a picture. As for display size, don't know. Okay, whatever. Now this is a very interesting phone. And it was hyped up for quite a bit of time. So this is like the first time a phone's, well, not the first time. This is the first time something's been hyped up and it's actually gotten the same name. Another thing is that it's being built in the U.S. Now, yeah, it's cool and all, it's being built in the U.S. But I don't really care because I'm in Canada. But still, that is pretty interesting. That's being built in Texas. They're gonna have like a 480,000 square foot facility. It's gonna employ 2,000 people, which is gonna mean they're gonna produce a lot of people. And it's also his first smartphone to be assembled in the U.S. So yes, Apple, you could make your iPhone SI Foxconn. Personalized engraving, some custom preload wallpapers. This is a whole new thing for Motorola, considering that they were locked down so much by Verizon, which turned off a bunch of people and really put Motorola on the brink of extinction, despite the fact that the Droid phones caused their sales to go back up. So yeah, not too much specs wise, which is like what I like to talk about. I expect a 30 megapixel camera. 8 megapixels is still good. And I think this display is around probably a 4.7, maybe even a 5-inch 1080p display. Now let's just click here. I'm gonna get a little into this, cause this is a pretty big launch. Wait. So apparently two of the things to really focus on is breakability and battery life. So yeah, at the end of the day, this is pretty huge in the Android world. This is probably going to bring a lot of more people to the Android ecosystem, a lot more than what the newest Android phones were, because it's been so hyped up. Do I think it's going to live up to the hype? I don't know. I sure hope it does, but considering how much hype it is, I really don't think it's going to hit that hype, but this could be an HTC One killer. Like, everyone's like favoring on the internet favors the HTC One over the Galaxy S4 right now. Well, not everyone, but supporters tipping in favor of the HTC One. Galaxy S4 versus HTC One videos from what I've been seeing. I'm more of an S4 person for the customizability, but the Moto X has that. It has its high, and the HTC One's high build quality. And it could also be a bit faster too with a more stock experience. And I think that's going to pretty much cause a landslide of sales and really bring Motorola back. That's what Google really wants to bring it back. They got a new logo. They got pretty much everything. It also looks really nice, and the customizability is really cool. It's supposed to be $200 off contract. It's a high-end phone, so I'm not surprised. That'll be a video to talk about later. Sprank up bot. Okay, now it's just some random stuff we'll talk about later. So, it's also got a $500 million marketing campaign, which means people are going to know about it. So yeah, this could be the best Android phone ever. And I actually think this could be true. Might not have the best camera, but it would sure be best as a phone in general. So, that's pretty much all, guys. Subscribe to me, Dark Aperture, if you like this video. I might bring more updates on the Moto X. I talk more about PC gaming, console gaming than phones, but I am going to talk about phones a bit more than usual. So, goodbye, guys.